All right, here we go.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Yes, they probably will. It's a Carl Albert girls thing. They have to have it.
Or any pictures,
that's what they did yesterday. The only time
of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's
they played it briefly earlier today, but it was kind of, it didn't mean anything, and no one's really stopping much.
In any form, and the accounts
like they
and
do, though, when
descriptions
the
of this
Carl
game
girls
may
are playing.
not be used without express written consent.
1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's about halfway through the day, so I can see it being a time that you would stop and do it.
Yeah, but the girls have been the next to last team the previous 2 nights, so not quite so now.
True.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to Carl Albert High School in the 2025 Titan Classic, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home today. Call at 405-445-8971. This is going to be our 5th game of the day here in the Titan Classic, and it's a girls matchup, which will see the Putnam City Pirates take on the host Carl Albert Titans. Pirates coming into this game, coached by Portia Young, 0-2 in the tournament, including a loss yesterday to Del City, 65-25. Taking a look at their starting lineup. It's a 5'9" sophomore, Aaliyah Combs, a 6' senior, Destiny Hunt, a 5'8" senior, Kayla Hill, a 5'5" senior, Patience Booker, and a 5'4" senior, Tiana Johnson. Meanwhile, the Carl Albert Titans, 16-1 on the season and 2-0 in the tournament. They opened up with a win over Collinsville, 41-29 on Thursday night. They followed that up yesterday with a win over Sand Springs, 71-43. They're coached by Kyle Ritchie. Their starting lineup tonight. At guard, it's a 5'1" sophomore, Hayden Harrell. At guard, a 5'4" senior, Evie Mitchell. At guard, a 5'7" junior, Jakari Brown. At guard, a 5'6" freshman, Addison Purcell. And at guard, that's Malia Hatchett, a 5'8" sophomore. And at guard, a 5'11" junior, Audrey Plunkett. Starting lineups about to be introduced here on the floor for both teams.
I want to mention they're brought to you by Dynamic Health Clinic. They're in Hera. Dynamic Health Clinic help players recover better, faster, and we're going to have a quick break here for the national anthem right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Describe Whataburger's honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. The chicken just has a certain... And then there's the sauce that just gives you a little bit of... And the cheese, it's the exact right amount of... It's almost too hard to put it into... Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. The honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich at Whataburger. Just like you like it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
welcome back to the Titan Classic here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty, client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs at 405-445-8971. The host Titans being introduced before we get underway here for our 5th game of the day on the Oklahoma Sports Network in the Titan Classic. Carl Albert, yet to really be tested so far in this tournament. Collinsville, maybe a little. They ended up winning that one 41-29. Sand Springs, that was a runaway 71-43 win yesterday for the Titans. So it'll be interesting to see if Putnam City, who struggled yesterday against Dell City, can slow down these Titans.
Well, I've seen PCO twice, and just over the stretch of 2 games, they've struggled shooting in all kinds of different ways. Free throws, threes, even points in the paint, they had trouble with those. Just very inconsistent with that. Well, actually, they were consistent. They were not very good. And so the interesting thing about that, Sean, is Carl Albert girls will be the official girls winner of this round-robin classic if they can hold Putnam City to 53 points or below, according to the math we've done. And I really like their chances.
They've yet to score 53 points in a game in this tournament. And this is probably the best team they faced.
Probably the best defense.
As the three-pointer early is good for Hayden Harrell. That Bobby Lewis Insurance three-pointer for Harrell. Remember, surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you in Choctaw at 405-281-6700 and Dell City at 405-670-3665. A nice move to the basket and an early 2 points there for Putnam City. That was Patience Booker finishing with the 2. Now back comes the Titans, and just like that, Audrey Plunkett knocks down a 3.
So both threes for Carl Albert were good inside-out threes. They got the ball into the paint or near the free throw line. I'll tell you, Hayden Harrell, who hit the first one, and I haven't seen her this aggressive, but these last few games she has gotten very aggressive, looking for a shot more, and it's been a good thing for Carl Albert.
I believe she was the player of the game in the opening win over Collinsville, as they get the ball back, and now we're going to get a charge called on the floor. That's going to go against Audrey Plunkett.
So Plunkett needs to choose just something a little different. Spin or pull up, shoot a shot off the backboard, but you got to be careful about going straight into the defender.
She found herself in a lot of foul trouble in that opening win over Collinsville. Now Putnam City trailing 6-2 early. Kayla Hill on the ball in the right wing. She's going to try to drive underneath. She puts the shot up, can't get it up high enough to get it to go in. The rebound is going to go to Plunkett. Plunkett gets it quickly out to Brown. Brown goes left. Jump shot is off the glass and in for 2.
I'll assume she did that on purpose, but that's just a good job using the backboard.
You talked about it in the game we did the other day against Collinsville, how you wonder why a lot of more players don't use the backboard to their advantage just like that.
Yeah, there's more spots on the court where you can do that players just don't think about, but I think once you practice it, it can become a very efficient shot.
Into the lane and off the glass for Putnam City. That was Destiny Hunt with the shot. Ball goes out of bounds.
One thing we know about PCO, they will be aggressive here. They are aggressive on offense the way they attack the basket, and right now they are going to show a full-court press. Coach Ritchie's definitely practiced this with his team.
Nice trap there, and they're going to get the jump ball.
I said they practiced it. Jakari Brown wasn't sure what to do. Not totally her fault. You really don't want a player catching the ball in that spot when she's about to be trapped.
Now Putnam City will inbound from the baseline. They get it into Destiny Hunt. And Kayla Hill into the lane. Her floater is up and in. Kayla Hill, her first 2 points of the game.
She's probably the best of the Pirates at attacking the basket and scoring, and got a couple of baskets so far.
Nice job by the Titans there to get through that pressure and get a wide open look for Audrey Plunkett to knock down her second Bobby Lewis Insurance three-pointer of the game. She has 6, and it's an 11-4 Titan lead. quickly back the other way. Comes Putnam City. Kayla Hill can't get her shot to fall. Now the ball's loose on the floor. It's picked up by Tiana Johnson. Johnson getting it out to Patience Booker. Booker got a wide open look there and kicks it out for the long two. That shot does not fall for Putnam City. Now back come the Titans, and the layup is good there for Jakari Brown. Her second bucket of the game, and she has 4 points early on. 13-4, a quick lead for the Titans as the three-pointer is on the way and no good for Putnam City. That was Kayla Hill on the shot. Battle for the rebound, ended up being a foul on Putnam City.
They're saying she knocked down Malia Hatchett, who, by the way, her dad, Lenny Hatchett, is back at this game after dropping his players off at Del City, and he'll go pick them up after this game for their next game. So he's making a lot of trips to Carl Albert right now.
No rest today for Lenny Hatchett.
No, that's what Sunday's for.
Basketball or transport.
Yep.
Hayden Harrell loses the ball on the sideline. You can credit the defense being played there by Putnam City for that.
Yeah, PCO is going to make you work on offense when they pressure you. They're not going to be an easy team to just dribble the ball around.
Now Patience Booker passing it over to Promise Wright, who just checked in. Wright has it on the left wing. She's going to dribble it up top. Give it back to Booker. Now working it down into the corner before getting it back. PC looking for that open shot. They take a shot up from about 16 feet, but it's blocked.
You don't want to shoot over Audrey Plunkett.
Jeremiah Robinson having her shot blocked by Plunkett. Now Carl Albert already with a 13-4 lead, looking to build on that. Harrell to Plunkett. Plunkett gonna float it up, and it's gonna roll around and in.
The type of shot I thought she would make if she did that instead of getting that chart she got earlier, so she's off to a great start otherwise.
Yeah, she's got 8 points already, and it's a 15-4 lead for Carl Albert. Three-pointer on the way for Putnam City. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound to Mitchell. Mitchell quickly out to Harrell. Harrell gonna drive baseline, and she's gonna get called for the charge.
Another charge drawn for PCO. I think was that Johnson?
It was Kayla Hill, I believe, but it didn't seem like she was moving with Harrell. Maybe Harrell put a forearm into her or something that I didn't see, but it wasn't a situation where she was set there. It didn't appear from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, it's only her first, but she'll go and come out, so 2 fouls for Carl Albert this game have both been offensive fouls. Actually, all 3 fouls in this game have been offensive fouls. No defensive fouls yet.
Aggressive offense being played as the pass was deflected and stolen by Plunkett. She tries to get it out quickly into Jordan Richardson, but it's deflected and stolen.
There's a defensive foul.
We're waiting to see who that's going to be on.
It's on Jordan Richardson, I think.
Yep, that is who it's going to be. That's her first personal on the 5'9" freshman. Putnam City will inbound in front of their own bench with Patience Booker bringing it across half court. Booker over to Kayla Hill. Back to Booker. She's going to shoot the three. That was offline from the get-go. Now there's a scramble for it on the floor, and they're going to save a jump ball. The jump ball will send it back Carl Albert's way.
You know, I think there's a rule for Carl Albert. If there's a jump ball involved, it has to involve Evie Mitchell.
You know, there are players like that that always find themselves on the floor tied up, and she may be just that kind of player, not afraid to do the dirty work that others may not want to do on the floor.
Sometimes it's like it's all she does. Doesn't look to score very much, but she makes a lot of hustle plays.
Floater in the lane is up and in and out for Brown. Rebound. It's going to go to Putnam City. The deep pass is stolen there by Plunkett. Plunkett's going to bring it back out. 2:05 remaining here in the first quarter. It's Jordan Richardson. He's going to pass it off to Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell bringing it up to the left elbow. Now back in the corner to Richardson. Richardson gets it to, looks like that was Hatchett in the lane. Her shot's a little short. Rebound goes to Putnam City. The Pirates will reset with 1:43 left to play in the first quarter, trailing 15-4. Nobody scored here in the last couple of minutes. Carl Albert was very hot to start this game, knocking down 3 3-pointers early. Destiny Hunt, good job getting that shot up over the defense, but can't get it to fall. Rebound, go back to the Titans as Plunkett brings the ball across half court. Just going to throw it down in the corner to Richardson. Richardson dribbles in, then brings it back out. Over to Hatchett. Hatchett down in the corner to Brown. Brown gives it back to Richardson. Spin move at the free throw line, and her floater's up and short. And Booker with the rebound for Putnam City. A minute to play here in the first quarter.
Richardson made a good spin move there. Got rid of the defender, just missed the shot. Carl Albert in a 1-3-1 zone there. That's why you see Audrey Plunkett contest every baseline play. It's because she's at the bottom of that 1-3-1 zone.
Nice look at the bucket for Mitchell there off the pass from Richardson. Richardson on the break could have taken the shot herself. Instead, she gave it up to the senior. And it's a 17-4 lead for the Titans. 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Yesterday, PCO found themselves down, I think, 22-2 around the second quarter to Del City. Again, they just go on these big scoring droughts because they just have trouble shooting any type of shot out there.
Robinson can't get that one to fall, and the outlet pass is tracked down by Richardson. The Titans with 13 seconds left. Three-pointer is on the way, and that is good for Jakari Brown. That Bobby Lewis insurance three-pointer gives her 7 points here in the first quarter as the buzzer sounds to bring it into the first. We're after one. Carl Albert, a big lead over Putnam City. The Titans lead this one 20-4. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger, please Brent back the Monterey melt. Brent back. Okay, yeah, message received. We're Brentfing it back. Grilled peppers and onions, 2 slices of melty cheese, and jalapeno ranch on 2 fresh beef patties. Brent it on. The Whataburger Monterey melt is back. We brunched it all right. What a burger.
Titan Classic, second quarter about to get underway. First half brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Buffalo Wild Wings offers buy one, get one wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. That's Buffalo Wild Wings at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Putnam City start the second quarter, inbounding, trailing by 16, 20-4. Did not have much success offensively in the first quarter. Just struggling to finish when they can get to the basket, which they've done a few times. Pass there is deflected, and it's going to be taken away, and Jakari Brown is going to lay it off the glass. Oh, it's no good. Rebound goes to Patience Booker. Back comes Putnam City. Three-pointer from the corner's on the way. It's short. Bounces off the top of the backboard and goes in for Shariah Williams.
That is quite the Bobby Lewis three there. I don't know if I've ever seen a corner three go in like that.
The ball bounces in mysterious ways, and it doesn't get more mysterious than that.
No, that was one of the most, yeah, you're right. Mysterious is a good way to describe it.
Another three-pointer on the way is too hard for Carl Albert.
Jacqueline Brown has checked in the game for him.
Three-pointer now coming for Putnam City. For Patience Booker is short. Rebound goes to the Titans. Fast-paced game being played here. Both these teams pressuring on defense. Jacqueline Brown gives it up.
Another good spin move.
Exactly. Excellent spin move there by Richardson. Just can't get the shot to fall off the glass. Just a freshman. She continues to work on that. That's going to be a big weapon for her. Three-pointer on the way is good for Putnam City. Knocking that one down is Patience Booker. She's got 5. That's the second three of the game for Putnam City, and they've cut the lead to 10, 20-10, with 6:10 remaining in the first half.
Well, it's like they make a corner three that's, like you said, mysterious. Then they make one that's a clean swish. So maybe they'll finally get into a rhythm here at Carl Albert High School because, again, the shooting has not been there. They are a good defensive team, though. They will force steals. Nice block.
Patience Booker with the steal there, and on the breakaway has her shot blocked by Jacqueline Brown. Brown now is going to check out after that block.
Short rest for Plunkett and Mitchell. But here they are back in, and Plunkett will help any defensive mistakes. She can cover for a lot of other players' defensive mistakes. And those corner threes may not be as open now if she's still playing on a 1-3-1. It doesn't look like it, though. It looks like Carl Albert's now going with a man defense.
Putnam City inbounds to Kayla Hill. Hill takes it right at Plunkett, and she's going to, they're going to call it jump ball, actually. She got tied up on the drive, and the ref was able to see that efficiently enough to call the jump ball, and that'll give the possession back to Carl Albert.
Yeah, that would have been, if it was a foul call, it would have been Plunkett's second, so that's a big call for Carl Albert.
Plunkett now on the right wing, being guarded very tightly. She goes around her defender. Can't get the shot to fall. Ends up in the hands of Putnam City, and Putnam City, an excellent job there, not allowing themselves to get trapped in the corner. Hill on the break. Her jump shot a little too hard. The putback there, not quite enough for Combs. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Putnam City. 5:16 remaining to play here in the first half.
The Pirates, they play hard, and they will make rebounding difficult on both ends. They'll make passing the ball difficult when you're on offense. They have plenty of team speed, that's for sure.
Promise right there, getting into the lane. Can't get her shot to fall. Rebound, gives the ball back to the Titans. Richardson now trying that spin move again, but then pulls it back out. Long three on the way is short for Kinley Sutton. That's going to go out of bounds. Sutton not able to get it to the rim.
The three-point well, or the shooting well in general for Carl Albert's dried up a bit. So what you want there is you want your defense to be able to create a good shot for your offense in transition.
Tiana Johnson, the aggressive dribble to the front. Corner three is on the way, and Aaliyah Combs knocks down the three. The third three-pointer of the first half for Putnam City. Cuts that lead to 20-13.
This is the best shooting we've seen from PCO by far. And now we've got a jump ball because they're going to make their defense is now wound up from all the made shots there. They're now feeling alive.
And that's going to give the ball back to the Pirates with 4:19.
So Carl Albert will go back to their starting lineup.
Richardson and Sutton checking out for the Titans.
And go back to the 1-3-1 zone, and that means Plunkett will be contesting those corner threes either way. And that's how PCO's made those threes, from the corner.
Combs. Back to Chariah Williams. Williams gives it back. Now to Hill. Hill in the lane. Loses it out of bounds, so it'll be Carl Albert's ball with 3:53 left in the first half. I believe the score after one was 20-4 Titans. I don't think the Titans scored in the second quarter.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So give it up to Putnam City being down by 16 after one quarter. I mean, that's easy to just give it up, but they have fought back into this game with their defense. Three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Rebound. They're going to say there was a foul on the floor on the rebound. We'll have to see who that is against.
Well, Hatchett was trying to get the offensive rebound. They say Tiana Johnson fouled her.
Tiana Johnson is the recipient. One foul for her, first team foul against the Pirates as well here in the second quarter. 3:33 left to play as Carl Albert takes it out on the baseline.
His first foul of the quarter. For either team, Carl Albert still doesn't have any.
Kari Brown looking for some space. She got clothesline, goes down and loses it, but nothing called there. That was a physical defense. But it ends up in a Titan turnover.
Yeah, you'll see that. You'll see that from Putnam City. And the refs will say she just slipped. It kind of looked from our angle like she did. She was clotheslined.
And it could have been a combination of the two. You know, it may have been that she slipped right when that arm went out. And from our perspective, it looks like a clothesline where there wasn't any contact at all. You never can tell.
And that's definitely palming.
Yep. She carried the ball there. So Carl Albert gets it back with a 7-point lead.
I think at least with the starting group for Carl Albert, wouldn't be surprised if Coach Ritchie stayed with that 1-3-1 defense for quite a while. I think it's been their most effective defense.
Harrell gets rid of it, over to Brown. Tries to go around the pick, get some space. Floater is up and in, so Jakari Brown, another bucket. She's got 9 points.
Looks a little banged up. She's back on defense.
Putnam City now with Plunkett playing very physical there with Promise Wright. Wright tries to get a shot up, but that was reckless, and the rebound. It's going to go back to the Titans, who quickly get it up the court to Harrell. Harrell just takes it right at her defender, and she's going to draw the foul. That's probably going to be on Shariah Williams, who hit that first three-pointer that really got that going for Putnam City.
First trip to the free throw line, the Toonie Buys Houses free throw line for Crowborough, definitely this quarter, and it's been a while since they were at the trip, since they're at the free throw line at all.
Harrell's first free throw is up and in. She has 4. Toonie Buys Houses. They'll buy your house in any condition. If you or someone you know needs to sell a home for any reason, give them a call for a cash offer, 405-931-3046. As Harrell sinks them both, she's got 5 points as the Titans increase their lead to 24-13. Promise Wright taking it at Mitchell. She's going to shoot the floater in the lane. Needs a little bit more touch on that one. The rebound, a little bit too strong there for Hunt, but Putnam City gets the rebound back. They'll have another chance here with just 2 minutes to play in the first half. Williams over on the wing to Hunt. Hunt back to Williams up top. Now they're going to go in the corner for 3. Not there for Tiana Johnson, but another rebound, another offensive board for Putnam City.
And she's fortunate she was being boxed up by Harrell. It gets a lot of size. There's Hatchett with a steal.
And Hatchett is a little too strong at the bucket. Can't get it to fall, and the rebound goes to Putnam City. 1:30 remaining in this first half. And now we're going to get a reach-in foul called on Evie Mitchell on the far sideline.
And then a timeout.
Or no, it's a timeout, excuse me.
Thought it might be both, but no, it's just a timeout.
It's a 30-second timeout here with 1:29 left to play in the first half of the 2025 Titan Classic. Brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Once a Titan, always a Titan. Use this Titan. J.R. Rowlett for all of your real estate needs. Call 405-445-8971.
Well, my energy has crashed here, Sean, but I'm going to do my best to stay with you here. Thankfully, we have our producer, Dedrick, came back. Had to drop off our mutual friend.
You've been here all day, every day for 3 days, haven't you?
I have, but I had to get up a little early this morning because they started at 10. So Friday and Thursday started at noon. That was a little easier for me.
I've had full days these last 2 days as well, so I understand where you're at.
Yeah, you've been calling games every day. And then yesterday you were with a different place, at a different place.
At a different place, yep. It's just been to get a turnover there on the travel. People don't understand. You do enough of these, it'll take a toll on you.
Yeah, it's not just your voice, and I mean, it's not a toll on my voice when I'm just doing color commentary like it would if I was doing play-by-play like you. But no, yeah, you do this. You're doing the same thing over and over again. It could definitely be draining. Boy, a lot of contact there.
Yep, and Plunkett can't bring it in. It was knocked away. A 2-on-1 break for Putnam City. And Hunt gave it up, but it was a little too strong. Three-pointer on the way, though, is good. Kayla Hill knocks that one down. She has 5 points.
Another Bobby Lewis 3. Hunt should have shot that, but they made the 3, so it worked out for them. 4 threes for PCO this quarter. That is amazing. They have finally heated up.
They have gotten going here in this second quarter, but Carl Albert was able to build a nice, comfortable lead in the first quarter to where it's still an 8-point lead for the Titans as the ball goes out of bounds off Carl Albert there, and Putnam City will have the chance to inbound in front of their own bench. 45 seconds left to play in the first half. We'll see how they approach it. They've been able to get themselves back into this game enough to where they can be a bit more aggressive. And they do, and what a shot there by Kayla Hill.
And she made that over Plunkett. That is just not an easy shot to make. She's one of the hardest players to score over or around.
Excellent job there by her, and it's now a 6-point lead. I'll be honest with you, you told me that would be the case at the end of the first quarter. I don't know if I would have agreed with you, but Putnam City now with an opportunity with 4 seconds left, off the glass and in, and they draw the foul with 1.8 seconds remaining. And Putnam City has come alive in this second quarter. Shariah Williams with the bucket.
All those struggles, Sean, in one quarter, it's like they've just gone away.
They scored 25 the entire game yesterday against Del City. That free throw's a little hard. Rebound goes to Mitchell, and the buzzer will sound with Carl Albert leading Putnam City 24-20 at the end of the first half. When we come back, we'll have more action for you here from the Titan Classic, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger, please Brent back the Monterey melt. Brent back. Okay, yeah, message received. We're Brentfing it back. Grilled peppers and onions, 2 slices of melty cheese, and jalapeno ranch on 2 fresh beef patties. Brent it on. The Whataburger Monterey melt is back. We brumped it all right. What a burger!
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
How can you describe Whataburger's honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich? The chicken just has a certain... And then there's the sauce that just gives you a little bit of... And the cheese, it's the exact right amount of... It's almost too hard to put it into... Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. The honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich at Whataburger. Just like you like it.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
The Honey Butter Chicken Biscuit at Whataburger, available from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. Only it's not that time right now, so it's not available. Instead, we must sit here until 11 p.m. watching footage of the flaky, crispy, buttery goodness that is the Honey Butter Chicken Biscuit. Once again, our desires are denied by, ooh, look, the Honey Barbecue Chicken Strip Sandwich. That'll hold us over till 11 p.m. What a burger.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Go.
Second half about to get underway here in the Titan Classic. Second half brought to you by CK12 Designs. 1 Corinthians 13:8 says, love never fails. CK12 Designs are designers and builders of everything custom for your home, from cabinets to dining room tables. They do it all. Modern, industrial, and farmhouse designs. Come visit their manufacturing facility at 8209 Northeast 23rd Street or their downtown store at 820 North Broadway in Oklahoma City. CK12 Designs wants you to know Jesus loves you. Carl Albert now, after taking that big first quarter lead, finds themselves in a basketball game, Jordan.
Yeah, I imagine Coach Ritchie's message to his team is don't worry about some of those shots from Putnam City. We need to get better shots on our end. One thing we can't do is turn the ball over where Putnam City starts to get some layups on us.
Nice shot there to open the second half by Plunkett. She had 8 in the first half. That gives her 10.
Well, those 8 points came pretty quickly in the game. Hasn't scored much since. And now Carl Albert will change things up on defense. They'll go with the press. And an illegal screen. That's why you do that stuff. Sha'Carri Brown got knocked down.
It's now
that was Johnson who fouled her.
That's the second personal foul on Johnson. An early team foul. As Carl Albert gets the inbounds in. Sha'Carri Brown, who had a really good first half with 9 points as well. Evie Mitchell over to Plunkett. Plunkett trying to back her defender down, now moves inside and kicks it out for a wide open look. Gets the rebound off the miss, but can't get it to go. And the rebound for Putnam City is to Kayla Hill. Quickly up the court. And then the pass, and that is an issue that Putnam City has found themselves with at least a couple of times, getting out on the break, having a 2-on-1, and just not being able to execute a clean pass to finish.
You would tell Tiana Johnson there, just, be confident. You're at a good angle to use the backboard. It doesn't matter, you don't have to be 5'10" to shoot that shot. She's only 5'4", but that's all right. You had the space, just laid up softly off the backboard. She made an extra pass that was almost a turnover.
A nice look at the bucket there for Hunt, but that defense from Carl Albert not making anything come easy for the Pirates. And from the corner, the three-pointer is on the way and good for Jakari Brown. She has 12 to lead all scorers.
Got quite a few threes in this game now.
Bobby Lewis Insurance three-pointer. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you. Choctaw at 405-281-6700 and Del City at 405-670-3665. Bobby Lewis sponsoring a lot of three-pointers today.
Oh, yeah, the last 2 games especially. He's got his money's worth.
Both these teams in the last game, the boys' game between Norman North and Sand Springs, and this one letting the threes fly. Jakari Brown with a nice move there to get to the bucket, and she puts it off the glass for 2. 14 points now for Brown.
She does the thing I implore more right-handed high schoolers to do. Drive left, finish left. And do it in traffic, too. And that was in traffic. Good finish there. More good defense from Carl Albert.
They create another turnover. Plunkett ended up with the ball, and she's going to take it all the way. She's got an open look, a nice step in the lane. Can't get the layup to go down, though, and Putnam City ends up with the rebound. Quickly up court comes Patience Booker. Booker to Destiny Hunt. Hunt shot's too strong. Rebound and putback is no good for Putnam City, but Patience Booker will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Tooney buys homes. We buy homes in any condition. If you or someone you know needs to sell a home for any reason, please give them a call for a cash offer. 405-931-3046. Booker with 5 points in the first half, looking to shoot her first free throw of the game. There honestly haven't been a lot of free throws shot in this game, Jordan.
No, not a lot of fouls called.
First free throw is no good.
It's been decently physical game.
It has been a physical game, considering how, of course, when the fouls are getting called, you see that physicality increase more and more as the game goes on. Once players get an idea what they can and cannot do. Second free throw's no good, but the rebound and putback for Destiny Hunt, the 6-foot senior, with her first 2 points of the game.
And, she should feel like she should have more points. Destiny Hunt, with her length, that was a great finish on her part. She can score more than that.
Evie Mitchell with the floater from the free throw line sinks it for 2.
It's a very good shot for her because she's only 5'3". She's not going to finish amongst the trees. She just throw a charge. So that's the Evie Mitchell thing to do. So it's good that she has that floater when they need it.
Carl Albert built their lead back out to 11 now, 33-22.
And we mentioned this pregame, but if they care about winning the Titan Classic, and I assume they will a little bit, then they're going to want to hold PCO to below 53 points. And there was a stretch in the second quarter where you're like, maybe they'll be tougher than we thought.
Putnam City got hot there in the second for a little bit, and they had 16 second quarter points. Plunkett backing down her defender, then giving it off to Mitchell. Mitchell tried to give it to Brown, but it was broken up. And here comes Putnam City on the 2-on-1 again. This time, Promise Wright tried to take it herself, but a great job by Brown getting a hand on the shot. Nothing easy for Putnam City.
Just what you see from PCO. They got a player like Promise Wright who can play defense, makes a good steal, but when it comes to leading transition, just not comfortable there.
She goes left, now kicks it out into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Short for Patience Booker. Rebound goes to Plunkett. Plunkett, little too much sauce on that pass, and it sails over the head of Jordan Robinson out of bounds, and we'll go back to Putnam City with 4:35 left to play here in the third quarter.
Plunkett's had a really good game, except she's had some turnovers. offensive foul call, a couple other bad passes, and that one had no chance.
Putnam City now looking to set up the offense with Shariah Williams. Williams gives it to Promise Wright. Neither one of those girls were part of the Dynamic Health starting lineups today for Putnam City, but they've seen a lot of action. Booker, signed to what she wants to do. Finally gets rid of it. Now into the lane with the scoop shot was Promise Wright. Had a good look at it, just I don't know if she was comfortable putting the ball up in that particular manner. Foul on the rebound, though.
Yeah, she did everything but score.
That foul is on Malia Hatchett. That's her first personal foul. Second team foul against the Titans as the Tooney Buys Homes free throw is a little too hard on the first attempt.
Again, this is where shooting just comes into play. Another area where PCO has struggled when they get to the free throw line is making free throws.
Second free throw also no good, so Hunt misses them both. There's a jump ball on the rebound, and that'll keep it with Putnam City.
Well, Evie Mitchell again was in on the scrum there. And she had it for a second solely, but PCO converged on her real quickly. Again, they got a lot of team speed. They'll make it tough on you when you have the ball.
Three-pointer on the way out of the inbounds for Shariah Williams is no good. Then the smallest person on the court, Hayden Harrell, ends up with the rebound. The full court pass still ends up in the hands of Carl Albert. I thought there was a second there where that might not even be possible, but they ended up saving it. And then we get a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout for Kyle Ritchie as he wants to talk it over. That might have been a little bit too reckless.
That was quite the baseball throw by Audrey Plunkett, and it was this close, as in an inch or two away from being a turnover. I think, again, he wants to settle the team down. This is still just an 11-point game. You know, they had some good possessions early. They extended this lead to 13, I think, after it was a 4-point lead at halftime. But again, like you normally would see with a lot of teams, they go through ebbs and flows as Carl Albert. And offensively, a bit more of a struggle lately. So that's probably why Coach Ritchie called that 30-second timeout.
Also, Plunkett did have the turnover earlier on a similar play where she tried to throw it full court and sailed over the receiver's head. So maybe that might be another conversation that's happening during that timeout, is maybe not do that again.
Yeah, now they got a sideline out of bounds play they want to run here. They have Audrey Plunkett again run offense, get a double high screen.
Plunkett taking the ball in the backcourt. Now picks up her dribble. She's guarded very closely by Destiny Hunt. Hunt making sure that Plunkett gets as little separation as possible. Harrell dribbles into the land of the Giants, and she's going to draw the foul. And they're going to give her 2 shots on it as well. An excellent job there, Harrell, by creating offense when you might think there wouldn't be any there.
Well, she does a good job when she attacks the teeth of the defense just to get fouled. I mean, you're thinking at first when she does it, it's like, oh, man, she's got no chance. She's, got players way taller than her, and they're converging on her, but she's able to initiate that contact real effectively, and this is the second time she's done that. She's been making her free throws.
She's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Make that 4 for 4 for the Tooney Buys Houses free throw line.
Well, you can't jinx her.
Might be a situation, where she is a smaller player. You're down that low, you come up into the defense. You can draw the foul without even fully taking the shot.
Yep, that's true. Meanwhile, Audrey Plunkett with a block there on a sweeping hook shot. Just really good quick hands she has.
Ball's going to stay with Putnam City with 3:01 left to play in the third. Kayla Hill's going to dribble baseline, but they're going to say she stepped on the line itself, and that'll give the ball back to Carl Albert. Just under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter, with the Titans leading 35-22.
We've seen that happen a few times. You drive baseline, you think you have an opening there, and it closes quickly, and you just got to be aware of where you're at and try to get rid of the ball before you step out.
Jakari Brown with a nice pass. Just wasn't able to finish there was Mitchell. Three-pointer on the way from Plunkett is good.
That's the same spot. She hit her first 2 threes on the other side of the court, on the other basket, but same spot relative to the basket there.
Plunkett has 13 now. Back comes Putnam City the other way, and an excellent play there by Kayla Hill to get around the defense and off the glass. She has 9 to lead Putnam City. Shot in the lane there won't fall for Jordan Richardson. The ball's going to go out of bounds off of Carl Alberts of Putnam City. We'll get the ball back, trailing 38-24, 2:09 remaining.
That's such a nice shot by Jordan Richardson, but she just had some shooting struggles. I think over time, if not this year, then next year, she'll make those shots with a lot of consistency.
Still just a freshman.
Yep.
Putnam City now resetting the offense, and Patience Booker being guarded closely by Harrell. Now Kayla Hill is going to dribble it up top. She's going to try to take it into the lane. It's poked away by Mitchell. Now Mitchell deflects her pass. Tiana Johnson gets it back. Three-pointer on the way for Putnam City is no good for Hill. Rebound ends up in the hands of Evie Mitchell. Quickly across court, Richardson gets it to Plunkett. And what an excellent finish with Richardson finishing in the lane for 2 to build the lead to 40-24.
Audrey Plunkett still has a lot of confidence in her passing ability and threaded the needle quite nicely on that one.
A good look there for Putnam City's Shariah Williams just can't get the shot to fall, and now there's going to be a foul called after the rebound against the Pirates. That one's going to go on Tiana Johnson. That is her 3rd personal, the 4th team foul against Putnam City with 1:09 remaining in the quarter. So she's going to check out.
So far, the only reserve that Coach Ritchie's playing this quarter is Richardson. So he brings Hatchett back in. So it's like right now there's a 6-man rotation for Carl Albert.
Good job there by Plunkett getting a good look. A little short. Her rebound and putback doesn't fall. Ends up in the hands of Destiny Hunt for Putnam City. Williams short off the rim, and Plunkett with another rebound to Richardson up the court. She is going to go out of bounds, it looks like. Didn't know if they were going to call a foul on that.
That was a good pass by Plunkett.
It was perfectly, almost perfectly to Richardson, but Richardson was a little too close to the baseline there to bring that one in, then got tied up and it went out of bounds.
Well, it kind of looked like she was thinking about how she was going to score before she really had control of the ball.
Patience Booker for Putnam City with 30 seconds left, getting it again on the right wing. Now cross court to Williams. Williams in the corner to Destiny Hunt. And a good look at a three-pointer for Putnam City, but the shot doesn't fall. But the rebound and putback there for Destiny Hunt is good. She's got 4. It's a 40-26 lead with 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter.
She kind of climbed the back of Kinley Sutton there as Carl Albert has now gone deeper to their bench.
3 seconds. And just shot just had to be thrown up from Jacqueline Brown, and it's no good at the end of 3. Carl Albert leads Putnam City 40-26. This is the 2025 Titan Classic, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Fourth quarter about to get underway here at the Titan Classic, brought to you by CK12 Designs. 1 Corinthians 13:8 says, love never fails. CK12 Designs are designers and builders of everything custom from your home. From custom cabinets to dining room tables, they do it all. Modern, industrial, and farmhouse designs. Come visit their manufacturing facility at 8209 Northeast 23rd Street or their downtown store at 820 North Broadway in Oklahoma City, where CK12 Designs wants you to know that Jesus loves you. Richardson with the floater in the lane. It's short. Rebound goes to Destiny Hunt. Quickly up court is Hunt. Into the corner to Combs. Back to Hunt in the lane. We get a whistle.
The pushing foul on Sutton. That was quite a venture for Jordan Richardson. She almost committed an unforced turnover and was then pressured immediately. Kind of a wild trip up the court. Ended up getting a good shot, but again, she's kind of in a shooting slump right now.
Kinley Sutton, that's her first personal foul, first team foul. Nice look at a shot underneath the basket there for Hill, but she can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to the Titans. They still lead by 14 with 7:23 left to play in the basketball game. As Plunkett looking to initiate the offense for the Titans. Three-pointer from Jakari Brown is on the way and in good. Jakari Brown now with 17 points to lead all scorers.
And she has been efficient. I don't know what her percentage is, but she shot the ball well, especially from 3 points.
Called her name shooting much, but every single time we have, it seems like it's gone in. I'm tracking points, not tracking shots, but if I were, I think she would have herself a really nice shooting night.
I agree.
Richardson over to Plunkett. Back to Brown. Goes around the pick, into the lane, floater, little too hard, rebound to Richardson. Her putback no good, and it ends up in the hands of Patience Booker for Putnam City. Booker quickly down the court, gives it off to Hunt. Hunt's shot unsuccessful, but she's going to draw a foul on the attempt, and will go to the free throw line to shoot two, where she's 0 for 2 for the day. They're going to say that foul was on Audrey Plunkett. That's just her second personal. Second team foul against Carl Albert.
Destiny Hunt made a really good power move there to go over the middle. Just, again, surprising we won't see more points from her. I think she's a very skilled player. But, again, struggles like all her teammates are from the free throw line right now.
The team as a whole right now is 0 for 6 from the free throw line. 0 from 5. Now they're 0 for 6. So that is it's tough to win games when you can't make free throws. Anyone will tell you that. I'm not writing any new law of basketball with that statement. But Putnam City with the turnover, and Hunt with the scoop layup underneath the bucket doesn't fall, but she's going to pick up another foul and have another chance to knock down some free throws.
Again, you got to be careful passing the ball around Putnam City.
They've got length.
Yeah, they got length. They got team speed. They got ball handlers. They got passers. They just don't have shooters.
Except in the second quarter.
Except in the second quarter.
They had shooters galore in the second quarter. Hunt taking a little bit more time on this one, and she's going to knock down this free throw. She has 5 points in this game.
Already 3 fouls on Carl Albert, so Putnam City might get some more free throw attempts here.
Her second free throw is too strong. Nice job blocking out there by Brown. She's going to draw the foul on Hunt. Hunt trying to get around her, but Brown did about as good a job blocking out. Like, that is like textbook first day learning basketball blocking out right there, and she did it as well as you can.
You see that from Carl Albert because, again, they're often the smaller team than their opponents, so they have to be good at boxing out.
Over on the wing to Malia Hatchett. She's going to dribble it up top, then pass it to Richardson for 3. That 3 is too strong. Rebound goes to Combs. Combs quickly up court to Williams. Williams off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Plunkett. And she gets out of the trouble she might have been in there on her own. And we got an open 3 on the way, and it is good for Jakari Brown. Jakari Brown with 20 points. And Carl Albert, somebody's going to call a timeout with 5:39.
It's Carl Albert.
Carl Albert wants to talk about it as they lead 46-27. on the 2025 Titan Classic on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to the 2025 Titan Classic at Carl Albert High School on the Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Once a Titan, always a Titan. Use this Titan, J.R. Rowlett, for all your real estate needs. Call 405-445-8971. Putnam City inbounding with 5:38 remaining in the basketball game. They trail 46-27 as Carl Albert applying some full court pressure. Combs had it tipped away. She tried to save it, but it ended up in the hand of Hayden Harrell, who's now being triple teamed. And they're going to call foul.
You know, it would be hard to force a jump ball against Hayden Harrell when she keeps the ball low to the ground like that.
Foul's going to be on Combs, her second personal foul, and the second team foul against Putnam City. They inbound to Plunkett. Plunkett, 13 points in this game for Carl Albert. Picks up her dribble near half court. Mitchell comes up to meet her. Now she'll get it in the corner to Brown, who's just been, I guess the word would be unconscious, shooting the ball. Plunkett from the right elbow is going to knock it down.
She's been pretty good too.
She's got 15, and it's been Brown and Plunkett mostly doing all the scoring. Not a lot of scoring elsewhere.
Well, this is the 9th time they played the Titan Classic because they've been playing regularly since they were freshmen 2 years ago.
There you had Johnson trying to get to the bucket but can't get the shot to fall. And then Plunkett into the baseline. Her shot doesn't go. Rebound being fought for. It ends up in the hands of Destiny Hunt. Now Putnam City quickly down court. Excellent job there on that finish for Shariah Williams, because she was able to get around Hayden Harrell, who had set herself, and if there was any bit of contact, she was going to draw the charge, but Williams gets around her for the bucket. She's got 7. It's a 48-29 Carl Albert lead. Mitchell giving it to Brown. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to shoot the 3. It's too hard. Rebound and putback is there, though. Is that Brown? I believe it was. Shakari Brown continuing to light up the scoreboard. She has 22 now. Putnam City gets the shot off the glass with Williams for 2.
PCO starting to get a little comfortable again with some of their shots. Again, they can get to the basket really well, and now they're starting to make a few. But it looks like Carl Albert's goal of holding them to below 53 is going to be met as another basket for Hayden Harrell.
Hayden Harrell has 9 points for Carl Albert. Short jump shot is too strong for Williams, but the putback there for Combs is good. Combs has 5 in the game, and it's a 52-33 Titan lead with 3 minutes left to play. Mitchell on the break with the layup. Evie Mitchell with her first 2 points of the game. 3-point attempt on the way for Destiny Hunt's too strong. Rebound goes to Patience Booker. Putnam City's going to call a timeout with 2:42 left to play. And it's a full timeout. 54-33, the Titans lead here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back. 2:42 remaining. Carl Albert leading Putnam City 54-33 in the Titan Classic, brought to you by J.R. Rallett Realty. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Give J.R. Rallett a call, 405-445-8971. So it looks like we just go out of bounds off of Putnam City. So Carl Albert will get the ball back with a big lead. 2:30 remaining, and Jakari Brown, who's been the star of this game with 22 points. And a very efficient 22 points is that. His Mitchell shot is short, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, probably not a spot she was very comfortable with. But Coach Ritchie not taking anything for granted yet, even though they definitely have the win in the bag, but still keeping 4 stars in his top 6th man in the game at the moment.
Plunkett on the right elbow, thought about it, spun away and passed it. Now Richardson knocks it down from that exact same spot.
She had a tough shooting day, but she hits that one. Took a lot of good shots, just couldn't get them to fall.
Richardson with 4 points on the game as Plunkett pulls down that rebound. And I imagine if I was tracking that, she'd have a lot of those today. She seemed to be in the right place a lot of the times when those balls comes off the rim to go along with her 15 points.
And now Coach Ritchie will empty the bench.
1:45 left to play. A 23-point lead for the Titans. We'll get to see some different players to close it out here.
Got some sisters replacing sisters.
It's always good when you have good players and they have siblings coming up underneath them. Tiana Johnson down low, and a nice bucket there for Promise Wright. That's her first 2 points of the game. It's a 56-35 lead, and I don't think Putnam City's going to get to those 54 points they needed, Jordan.
No, I don't think Edmond Memorial will be too upset, though.
Kinley Sutton with a bucket. That's her first bucket of the game.
Whoa.
Ooh.
It's quite a lateral move there.
Promise Wright trying to cut through 2 defenders. Went parallel there for a moment. But she's going to draw the foul on the floor. 1:13 remaining. Time to talk about our Triple Elite Screen Printing Player of the Game. First find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. And Jordan, I'd be very hard-pressed to give that to anybody outside of Jakari Brown, even though Audrey Plunkett has been very, very good today.
Plunkett makes a good case because of her defense, but yeah, I agree. Jakari Brown was so efficient. I think it definitely has to be her.
The rebounding as well for Plunkett was huge in this game. As Kayla Hill knocks down the bucket, she has 11 to lead the Pirates. But we'll go with Jakari Brown, the junior guard, as you're a Triple Elite Screen Printing Player of the Game.
I think we have an illegal screen on Katie Norton. That's the call there.
That is exactly what it is. The sophomore draws her first foul.
Well, some hardware for Carl Albert. You know, these things are not easy to schedule, Sean. The reason I want to bring this up, I want to preface it with that, is one of the differences between Edmond Memorial and Carl Albert, they have 2 common opponents in this classic, that being Collinsville and Sand Springs. The uncommon opponent, well, for Carl Albert, it's this team, Putnam City. For Edmond Memorial, it was Dell City. So that's a big advantage for Carl Albert there.
Richardson getting out in the break and laying it in. This is the first time I've been here where you've used the round-robin format.
Yeah, just had a shortage of teams, so they had to, handle this a different way. And I like a lot of things about it. And with 5A and 6A teams, it's about the competition when it comes to these tournaments. You're not too worried about winning because it does no impact on playoff seeding. Whoa, that's going to be on Brown there, Jacqueline Brown. Now, she's Jakari Brown's big sister, and sometimes they'll use her to play big positions there, like the 5 on defense.
Yeah, she threw a pretty blatant elbow there and got called for it. But, I think it's a lot better to do that than bringing in, your JV team that is going to be, playing against players that they're frankly not ready to play against quite yet. Yeah, I'm not at all unhappy that we don't have to show any JV teams playing, varsity teams. But that is a common thing in the tournaments. Like the 1-8 matchup would be like, oh, boy, let's just get this game over with. Exactly.
I think they're discussing whether they want to make that an intentional foul or not. And if it was earlier in the game, you might think about it. But, right now they probably just want to get this game over with. 7
seconds remaining in the game. The inbound to Hunt. Jump shot is good for Promise Right. She's got 4 points, but it's going to be a big Titan victory as the Carl Albert Titans, led by 22 points from Jakari Brown and 15 from Audrey Plunkett, hold on to beat the Putnam City Pirates with a strong second-half performance. 60-39, Jordan. This was only a 4-point game at the half, but the Titans came out and played strong defense, executed well offensively, created points off turnovers, and they're going to walk away with a trophy, I believe, is what you said a second ago.
Yeah, let's see what they do here, actually. I know that Audrey Plunkett will definitely get an all-tournament recognition. I think Jakari Brown will. I don't know if they'll give it to the third player. It's not out of the ordinary, but to see PCO will have one as well. I'm not sure who that would be. I would guess Hunt or Hill. Or maybe Booker, I don't know.
Hill led the Pirates in scoring in this game with 11 points.
So I think I'll probably be Hill.
Jariah Williams was the second leading scorer with 9. And they're going Kayla Hill for Putnam City. Finished with those 11 points. A good performance today, especially in the first half, as 7 of those were in the first half.
So Hayden Harrell's getting what they call alternative team, so not, I guess it's just not being an alternative team.
Also alternative team, number 15, Jakari Brown.
Yeah, and you're going to see Plunkett probably get tournament team.
Jakari Brown.
Oh, MVP. I underestimated her. MVP of the tournament.
Nice job there by Plunkett, especially that first game. She didn't get to play for a lot of it due to the foul trouble against Collinsville, but she came back and made the most of the time that she had there late. She had like 9 points late in the fourth quarter in that one, and she's going to come away with the MVP of the tournament.
And they're going to get a plaque.
Your Titan Classic champions.
They are the champions, yep.
Congratulations to the Carl Albert Titans, the official winner of the 2025 Titan Classic. It's always nice when you can win your own tournament, and the Titans do it this year.
It's been a while since the Lady Titans won, and this used to be a girls-only tournament. It was last year, and it used to be even before Coach Price added the boys' side of it. So, yeah, it's not it's not like winning a tournament, but still, they went 3-0. They took care of business. They got the job done on defense. That's the tiebreaker of all this. Defense is the tiebreaker, and that's one of the things they do real well. They play good team defense, and it's good to see that they're excited about this. So, yes, much congratulations to them. And they don't have a whole lot of time to think about this, Sean, because Tuesday they got to go to El Reno.
To take on the defending state champions who, if memory serves, is still undefeated this year. So,
did they play yesterday?
Say that again?
Did they play yesterday?
I don't know. Like I said, this was the last time I checked was earlier in the week. So
hold on, let me check on this while we're on the air.
All right.
Since you mentioned this, I'm not trying to fact check you or anything.
Oh, I enjoy being fact checked. It's necessary at times.
Okay, so this was yesterday's game because they were playing. They were trailing late, but I don't know if I didn't get the final here. So they were playing UConn. UConn did hold on and win.
Look at
the streak got snapped yesterday. I just remember that because UConn beat up on Midwest City the day before, and so they got a good team. But only won by 4. They were ahead by several points throughout this game. And when I was checking it on Scoreline, I just forgot to get a final there. And they ended up snapping the streak by 4. So El Reno is going to have something to chew on before they play a real important game against Carl Albert on Tuesday. Both teams undefeated in districts.
Folks, you know where to watch that one, right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Nope, you're shaking your head?
We will have Del City and Lawton High on the Oklahoma Sports Network, but because it's at El Reno, we're going to
I guess
not
I
worry
should learn
about
the
that.
specifics before I make those kind of statements.
That's okay.
That's what I get, I suppose. But
it's so big, we're still willing to talk about it, but yeah, we're not going to be the ones streaming it. We may stream it when they come here, though, which will be February 18th.
All right, so you'll have an opportunity to see a great game then. So that'll do it for now, but we'll be back later on here on the Oklahoma Sports Network for the 5:30 game with Carl Albert and Norman. But that's going to do it for me. Thanks to Jordan. Thanks to Dedrick. I'm Sean Thurman. You've been watching the Titan Classic, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.